Joining us here right in the chair, we have Tom and Steve from the Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association. Now, wherever I go, all over the state, you always see someone wearing a CVOA hat or a shirt. You got a lot of members, huh?
Yes, we do.
And how do people get involved if they want to join CVOA?
Well, I guess the easiest way to find us is to go to our website, CVOA.com. Perhaps find us on our Facebook page, which is not quite as active for the older folk as it would have been if we'd had a bunch of 30-year-old members.
That's all right.
You asked about members, and we currently have somewhere around 500 people that have renewed their membership for 2022. And there will be a couple of hundred who always wait until the range is open, the shooting range that we have. So we'll end up in the 700 to 800 member range for this year.
And you're talking about the shooting range, of course, which is very popular, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I understand that even the police train there sometimes.
Yes, they do. Yep, the local law enforcement and folks related to the border qualify there, as they have to maintain their qualifications with their firearms, and so they're in there occasionally. Sometimes you'll see a whole string of Franklin County Sheriff officers coming up, and you think, I wonder what's going on. But they're coming up to qualify. So,
right.
Yeah.
It's a great facility, and you have a gun range. You have skeets there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like fun. And you have an increase in members when that opens up, huh?
Well, definitely, the people finally send in their dues in about a month. You can shoot there in the winter, but not the
Not the five stand.
Not the five
Right.
stand, and
Yeah,
not the
not skeet.
Yeah.
right, just the rifle and the pistol range. One
Let's-
of our suggestions was we're going to get
Yeah.
some of our range members to come down. Neither Tom or I really are shooters, to come down and talk to you on another day.
I think that would be great.
Yep.
And let's talk about some. We've got some of the footage right there of the shooting
Oh, yeah.
range right there.
Yep, that's the 5 stand.
Yeah, she was holding her face just right with that gun. You got to hold your face right. And so let's talk about some of the activities that you guys do. There's a lot of different trips that you take, and you're outdoor enthusiasts. Let's talk about some of those that you have.
Well, each year we do have, except we didn't do it last year because of COVID,
Right.
we have ski trips. Typically around 3 different ski trips, somewhere between mid-20s to mid-30 number of people will go on those trips. Typically out west, although we had one, Tom, you went on one out
Yes.
to
Yep.
Italy.
Yep, just before COVID, we went to the Dolomites in Italy. Had a great time. Very
Oh, right.
interesting.
I heard about that.
Yeah, no, that was a great trip. Now, and this year, we've got folks who've gone to Big Sky already.
Yep.
We've got a trip coming up at the end of this week out to Snowbird in Utah, and then a final trip we'll be going to Snowmass out in Colorado. So those are the 3 big trips. We also have been going to Quebec City typically, but this year because of trying to get over the border, it became a little more complicated. So we had to scrub that.
Right. Now, it's not just winter activities. You do summertime activities too, don't you?
Yes, we do. We haven't done some the last couple of years, but
I remember a bike trip.
typically we'd have a bike trip. There's always hiking. There's a hiking trip or more. Canoeing, paddling, whatever, in the local lakes. And sometimes we go out to members' homes along the coast. It's really nice to go along the coast in Maine in the summertime.
Absolutely. So you have a lot of members, and what bonds them? It was started for what reason, CVOA?
It was really started with the idea that we had a great outdoor opportunity, or many opportunities in this area, and we ought to take advantage of them on a year-round basis.
Mm-hmm.
And along with that, work to preserve this area, the outdoor activities, the outdoor environment in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a small group of people, it was about 22 years ago. I think we had our 20th anniversary 2 years ago. We had a party with a Elvis impersonator who did a fabulous job. But there were a small group of members. There was a photo of them, I think. We call them the founders. I couldn't name all of them, so I won't name some of them. Didn't want to embarrass them. But they got together and they said, we really ought to take advantage of what's going on here in Carrabassett Valley, or what we can make go on here.
Yeah. And all these events all parlay into great food for some reason, don't they? You always have like a cookie swap or some kind of extra activity, don't you?
Well, yeah, because when you're outdoors, you get hungry.
Yeah.
So our members get together and cook and supply food, and we have a great time after we finish our activities. So,
Yeah. So how much does it cost to join? It's pretty reasonable, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's very reasonable. It's $15 for a right? Am I right? $15 for an individual and 20 for a family. Or
Yeah.
10 and 15.
10 and 15. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's in that range. So it doesn't hurt much, and it's and you get to do a lot of fun things, and you get a newsletter that comes digitally now.
Yeah.
And we send out notices of things and reminders. And incidentally, I was looking at our website the other day. We've got a great guide to hiking in this area.
Ah.
If anyone wants to get up and see where the hikes are, you know, the hidden gems in our area, they ought to get up on our website and take a look at that.
And it's a long URL, isn't it?
It's CV Outside.
Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association.
Yeah.
CVOutdoors.com.
Yep.
Okay, so that is it's not
Yep.
too good. So that's easy enough to remember. Look at that vehicle right there. That was
Yeah.
a pretty mean looking vehicle you guys are using. So what's the next event coming up that people can look forward to if they want to join the organization?
Well, there's some socials that are. I'm not sure when the next one is. but
Third Thursday.
Third Thursday. Yeah.
And where will that take place?
That's a good.
Yeah.
I stumped him.
Yeah, you did stop us
we
this
have,
morning.
we have had some. For example, we had one at the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
And we had one at the
In.
inn.
Yeah.
And we're talking about perhaps doing one outdoors where we'd had fire pits out at our range. We have a clubhouse there that is warm if people need to go in and get warmed up, and there's also a restroom facility there.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps doing sandwiches, and/or it gets a little bit warmer, we'll probably do a barbecue of some type out there.
Right. You have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Well,
we
about
do.
once a month too. I think it just happened yesterday. About once a month, we have one of our members who likes to lead a little hike. It's a snowshoe, crampons, whatever, depending on the conditions, up to what is called Yonder Knoll.
Yonder Knoll.
It's probably about an hour and a half total time, a little bit depending on the conditions on the ground, and you get a wonderful view of Sugarloaf.
So if you're, we have a lot of people that have just moved here, new people
Mm-hmm.
in the area. This would be a great organization to really find out where the good spots are, where the fun spots are, and so a great resource.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think people new to the area and come to an organization like ours find activities in the off season and find some good ways to socialize and meet people during the season.
Yep.
And then do some things in Maine that might be unusual. In fact, we're in the process now of coming up with ideas for this coming summer and fall for outdoor activities, both here in Carrabassett Valley and beyond.
No, that sounds great. And a great organization to meet a lot of people throughout the state that are members. CVOutdoors.com, that's a website where you can find more information and get involved in some great activities here in the area and beyond. Tom and Steve, we appreciate you being
Yep.
here this
Thank
morning.
you.
Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank
and
you very
we
much.
hope you'll come back again and share some more
We're
about
going
the
to send
club.
some range folks down
That
here.
sounds
Yep.
wonderful.
All right.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thanks.